Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. And I'm absolutely delighted that this mini catalogue from Stampin' Up has gone live. So it's the July to December mini catalogue that says on it, but because of delays, it actually just launched yesterday, which is the 3rd of August 2021. So I can now show you what's inside. It's gorgeous. Loads and loads of fabulous sweets for all your Christmas crafting, and there's also later on, I'm going to be using those beautiful gold leaves today, and I am also using this fabulous stamp set which is called Christmas to Remember. Beautiful sentiments on that, really love it. So yeah, lots of lovely Christmas stuff, and then we've also got some cute Halloween stuff in there and some beautiful harvest products in there as well, very autumnal stuff too. So jam-packed full, we've got that, and more importantly we've got celebration. So if you spend more than £45 you can earn one of these, sorry, £45 or more, one of these fabulous products. So we've got stamp sets, we've got papers, and we even have dies as well. These summer shadows dies you need to spend £90 to earn, and likewise with that beautiful Delicate Dahlias stamp set on there. There's a host stamp set that you can get for free with orders totaling over £275, and if you join my Stampin' Up team, then you get to choose one of these free bundles that's worth over up to £55.75. So you also get your normal £130 worth of products of your choice. So add that in, that's up to £185, and you still only pay £99 for that. So if you're in the UK and you're interested, let me know. So whilst this catalogue is fabulous, we also have some Christmas themed products in the annual catalogue, so don't forget about them. And today's card combines them. So I'm using Christmas to Remember from the mini catalogue and this beautiful designer series paper, which is called Tidings of Christmas, and it is part of a suite that is in the annual catalogue. So bear that in mind as well. So today's card is this cute little card which has a little pocket on the front which is sometimes referred to as a diaper fold, other times a napkin fold, and has an extra little greeting inside there. So just a little bit of it poking out so that you know there's something on that. You can pull that out to reveal. Cute. How fabulous are those? I will bring this up so that you can see that there's actual sort of stitching detail on there. And my pearls that I've added on there, I coloured with a Cherry Cobbler Stampin' Blends to match with the Cherry Cobbler ink that I've used for my sentiments. Beautiful. So let's just crack on and make another one with a different colour. So got my card base. I have also got my background. So the measurements for all of this will be in my blog post. Now I use 14 centimetres by 10. So I cut it down to 14 first, and I'm always left with a little bit from my 6x6 papers. So what I tend to do with those is add them to the inside of the card just to carry that theme over. So I will do that on this one as well. But first of all, let's make that little diaper fold. Now, your designer series paper has two sides and both sides will be shown. So it's up to you whether you want the bolder pattern to show here, in which case you would start off like that, okay, or like I've done on this one, I want this pattern to be on the inside, so I'm going to start off with that up the top. So all I'm doing is bringing that corner up to meet that corner, and I find it easier to do it like that. Hold it in place, and then with my bone folder just come in and burnish that. Now this bit, and this is where your grid paper comes in handy, so you can keep that bottom line really straight, and I want this to come over, and I'm lining up that point with that edge, and I'm trying to keep that parallel with that line there too, and then just bringing up this one to do exactly the same. Okay, so just burnish that. Now you then fold this bit over like so. Okay, now I used a glue dot just to hold that bottom bit in place, but to be honest I don't think I needed to because my sentiment's keeping it in place anyway, but I'll just do that again. So my sentiment I am using again is "May this be a Christmas to remember." I'm going to stick with the cherry cobbler because there is cherry cobbler in that pattern with those little berries. Oops. There we go. So mounted my stamp, a couple of taps on that, got a piece of basic white. Don't need to be fussy about stamping that straight because I'm going to punch it with the Everyday Label punch. Let's bring that in, and this is where I want to make sure I've got it straightish, like so. That's that one. While I've got the punch, I'm just going to do one from Cherry Cobbler. But while I've got my stamp, I need to do my little tag for inside, and this one I kind of want to try and make sure I get it straight. So I've done this on a piece of card that is 2 inches by 3 inches, and I'm going to cut the top of that with my fancy tag topper punch. Okay, so just sliding that in right to the end, punch that down. There we go. So I've got the elements all ready. It's just a case of putting this all together now. So this one here, I'm just going to chop in half and get my glue. Add some glue there. And slide that in. So I've got just a nice little margin on the end. Same again the other side. Line it up. Once I'm happy with that, I can then just slide it to try and make sure I've got the same margin at the other end. Every time I manage to get ink all over my fingers, every time. So that's going to go over there. I'm going to pop it on with dimensionals. Excuse me. There they are. And I'm just going to put one either end on there. Take the backings off. And then that's just sticking to that. If I'd put one in the middle, it probably would have been higher because of all of that folds of paper. So just sticking them at the end is perfect. Now, this is where I decide which ribbon I want to use. Do I use the soft succulent that I used previously, or do I switch it up? So I've got soft succulent, which obviously goes with the trees in the background there, or I have this absolutely stunning cherry cobbler metallic ribbon. So it's got gold running through it. It is beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Just changing it up, and it will tie in with the gold leaves as well. So just popping that through. It's a great thing with that punch is that you've got lots of ribbon, lots of space for your ribbon, regardless of how thick it is. Just try and tidy that up. I managed to get red ink onto the top of my tag there. Oh no, I've not. I've not. Yay! Thought I had. That would just be typical. So I can put that in there and I'll tidy the ends of that ribbon in a moment. Let me just put this together. I did at one point think about using this side of the paper, but I preferred the trees. It just seemed a little bit more Christmassy. So let's just slide that around till I'm happy. Yep, happy with that. Let's just pop that bit on while we're here. And try and do it the right way up. So it was a good idea. Didn't matter with the other one. Trees would look rather strange going the opposite way. So, right. This bit I just want to add plenty glue on there. Put that roughly in the middle. Put that there, and then I can trim these so that they don't go too far over the edge of the card, because that would be a pain when you were trying to put it into the envelope. There we go. So I've then got those little accents to add on. Two of these, just so stunning, absolutely stunning. And on my original one I used pearls coloured with cherry cobbler. This time I'm going to use some rhinestones. Sorry, just rummage around my desk. Let me just put that on just now. So rhinestones, I've got my dark cherry cobbler, and I'm going to go with the largest ones again. So I do have real red rhinestones, but the cherry cobbler is just that little bit darker. Let's just use that one as well. Nearly time to bring out a new pack. There we go. So doesn't take long to dry, but I will put the leaves on first. Just a little bit of glue on that. Pop that on there. maybe didn't have enough glue. I didn't want it to seep through. There we go. And add in these cherry cobbler berries on the top. Come on. One there. One there. Oh, stunning. And then just add a little bit more to that tag, like so. There we have it. Just changing out the ribbon, a bit more chunky look to it, and changing out the papers and the gems just to get a different look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you are in the UK and would like to purchase any of the materials that I've used, products I've used, then please click on the description bar below. You'll get a link to my blog post with all the measurements and links to the products that I've used. If you're new to my channel, please do click on that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.